I feel like now I can really just let out my country. I've been hiding it away, talking behind this eloquent persona. I don't even know what the word eloquent means. But here I am, being true to myself. I'm Jane, Chika, and I'm from Montgomery, Alabama, and you're with Monogram right now. This is High Tales.
I ain't here for love, so promise not to fall for me. Catch yourself frustrated, then save it and give it all to me. Know I like that anger, that danger, my baby brought with me. Doctor, know about that.
I guess I can do this and finally address it because there are some apologies that need to be made. Okay, so one time I was high, and it was Mother's Day. And I thought, what better way to say thank you to my mother than to post a picture of us. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of Beyonce and I. It doesn't exist anywhere. And so I said, what can I do? I cut out a picture of my face and photoshopped it onto Blue Ivy's body. And for that, I would like to apologize. It didn't need to be done. And so I would just like to thank Ho for being not only so forgiving and gracious, because I'm sure y'all know that photo exists. I know y'all saw it. I know y'all saw it because y'all told me y'all saw it. Even in terms of all Ho was trying to do for like criminal justice reform and all this, like putting the proper spin and telling the proper story when it has to do with cannabis, like what better person to tell it than someone who's like hit every checkpoint with it. I think being so bold as a person and as a brand to partner yourself with the decriminalization of like weed and like trying to reform prisons, doing those things hand in hand to show that like these two things exist within the same realm. It's so like, it's in your face. It's really, and on top of that, we can enjoy it. He's helping and also helping. Weed is supposed to make you be able to relax and like take the anxiety away from a lot of things, like take the edge off of things. And in that way, you're more able to tap into yourself, in my opinion. Like I feel like I'm more in tune, I'm like in the same song and dance with myself if I'm high. Weed is great. So I got graced with the opportunity to be a XXL freshman. I'ma celebrate this shoot by smoking several blunts. I didn't know that after the cypher, there would be this new thing called a round table. It was raining in this tin building and lightning struck the building. So everything that required electricity went out. They had to recalibrate sound. It was a mess. And then by the time we started filming, everyone was high. It was a great time. I was having such a good time, but I realized I'm gonna have to answer questions in a second. And I'm looking across, and my manager is really right there, right now, in the same place she was in that damn building. And she's over there cracking up like it's some kind of joke. It wasn't a joke. I'm sitting here answering the first question, well into paragraph 3, and then they're like, pause, can we stop for a second? I'm like, what's going on? What did I say? They point, they say, can you wake him up? I turn to my side. Little TJ is knocked out. We have been taping for like 7 minutes. I tap him like, we filming. He sits up, oh, my bad, I'm like, you can't casually laugh. You would just sleep for like 7 minutes of this round table about social justice. Boy, if you don't wake your ass up.
Feel like nobody take me serious.
So I remember at like the Fenty fashion show in 2019. Right? And so I see Wale come in and I'd seen him earlier in the night. So I was just like, what's up? And he was with this girl. And then Kaylani comes by and she's like, oh my God, we're all seated in the same area. And it's like this whole thing to the point that like, now it's dark and we can't really even see who's sitting next to us. I knew I was next to Dave East. I knew Wale was right there. I can't remember who was on this side, but it was just legends, a fucking cathedral of legends, basically. And I like rolled a blunt and like ended up passing it. And I passed it to Wale and I feel like he passed it to his girl. And then like it just starts moving around to the point that I'm like, yo, where's the blunt? And I look forward and Chris Rock has it. I'm like, what? How? Who? What? Okay, bet. Like, it's fine. I'm gonna roll up another one. Y'all can keep that. But I got more where that came from, this whole thing. It was really cool though, because I felt like the facilitator of vibes. And I think I should go by that for the rest of the time.
Got my spend the night bag, you know I always pack light. Ain't no strings attached, my nigga. Fuck it, I'll be that type.